pretty people. In today's video, we are going to see what happened when Namgabin and Amy got to know about Songwon's death, and what happened when they ran into Seo Ban at the funeral hall. What did they talk to him that made him quite against Boo Hye Rong? So let's begin. Amy went to Songwon's home since her phone was off, and while waiting for the lift, Sahyun's parents came. She then inquired them about Songwon, her childbirth, the gender of the baby, and they answered all of her questions, being sad and dull. Though she congratulated them on having a healthy grandson, they did not seem happy. She sensed that something is wrong, and she started to question them, and that's when Munho told her they should go home and talk. And after knowing that Songwon is no more, Amy could not believe and started to cry. She then called Namgabin, who was happily shopping with Dongma, in order to buy a dress to wear for her first meet with his parents. She got shocked knowing that Songwon is dead. She then rushed to the funeral hall along with Dongma, telling Amy that she will meet her over there. And Seo Ban, who got to know about Songwon's death from their common friend Chang Hui, went to offer condolences. After meeting Sahyun and offering condolences, he started to leave, and that's when he ran into Namgabin and Amy, who also went there to offer condolences. As soon as Seo Ban saw Amy, he recognized her being the mistress of Shin Yushin, whom he met when he went to watch Namgabin's musical, which made Amy a bit uncomfortable because she also recognized him. He asked Namgabin about Dongma, and she said he just left. She then introduced Seo Ban to Amy, telling her that he's the older brother of Dongma. Seo Ban told Amy that they met before at Namgabin's musical and he was with Sapyeong PD. And Amy, who was clearly seen uncomfortable with the situation, changed the topic and asked him if he came to offer condolences, and he told her though he isn't close, she was going to teach him Chinese. And that's when Namgabin asked him if that song went Unni, and then they both sat with him in order to expose some truth bombs. Amy told him that she did not tell anything to Sapyeong and told him that she calls her by her name, and he was quite shocked hearing to it and asked, "You do?" And she told him yes. She then told him that they got to know about everything after Boo Hye Rong's press conference. Namgabin told him that Boo Hye Rong seemed like a good person when she went as a guest on their radio show. And Amy told him that they doesn't show respect for her since she doesn't deserve it. He told them not to judge her before getting to know her. If Boo Hye Rong, who got cheated on by her husband, deserves no respect because she lied about the alimony and exposed his affair, I don't know what sort of respect Namgabin and Amy deserve. Cause despite of knowing that Park Hye Run and Shin Yushin are married with kids, they went ahead and started an affair and broke the homes of Niseon and Sapyeong. Amy told him whatever Boo Hye Rong told was a lie in the press conference, and in fact, it's the opposite. Namgabin told him first Boo Hye Rong agreed to the divorce, and then after getting her share, she held the press conference. Namgabin told him that Boo Hye Rong got Changdam Villa and alimony since her parents are well off. And Amy told Boo Hye Rong even hugged Sahyun before they part ways and wished him well, which disgusted Namgabin, and she was like, "That woman, really?" And Amy asked Seo Ban, "You don't know that she's such a two-faced person, do you?" He then changed the topic and asked about the baby, and Amy told him that the baby's grandparents will take care of the baby, and she started to cry badly because Songwen died with her eyes open. The way Amy and Namgabin talked ill about Boo Hye Rong in front of Seo Ban with so much anger and sadness, it felt like you guys are being mistress are this way. And what if Boo Hye Rong was the mistress and you were the wives? You guys would have just killed her. And on his way to home, he couldn't forget anything. He kept on thinking, and at home, he started to think again. He looked at the flowers that were given by Boo Hye Rong, and he remembered the words Chang Hui told to him about Songwen, that she know her for the past 20 years. She's a very kind-hearted person. She's very good. And then he remembered the second meet of him with Songwen, and then he remembered the flashback of the time where Boo Hye Rong told that she just took whatever they gave her as alimony, and then he got up and took the flower vase away. which concludes that he do thinks that Boo Hye Rong is at the fault and not Song-wan. But Soban, I am truly disappointed in him because he just acted out of his character, because he's not the one who will judge people, and that too based on others' talks. And that's the reason he never judged Amy, though he know that she is the mistress of Shin Shin. But then he ended up judging Boo Hye Rong coming into Namgabin's talks, and then Amy, like he doesn't even know Amy, and he know that she is a homewrecker. I thought when he'll get to know about Songwan, his opinion might change about her, but it just only acted against Boo Hye Rong, and it made him easy to judge her. And he doesn't even know Songwan well. He just met her twice, and that too for some time. Instead, he know Boo Hye Rong well. He spent more time with her. He spent working on their show with Boo Hye Rong over the months. How did he end up judging Boo Hye Rong alone? Like, why didn't he judge Songwan? If Soban is judging people over the things that happened in the past, ain't he supposed to judge Songwon too along with Boo Hye Rong? Because if Boo Hye Rong ended up lying about the alimony, then Songwon also somehow ended up as the mistress of Sahyun and became homewrecker of Boo Hye Rong, and she also got pregnant with someone else's husband. I think his judgment is clouded because of the people whom he trusts. They either spoke for Songwon like Chang Hui or spoke against Boo Hye Rong like Namgabin. So what do you think about Soban in this situation? What he did was right or not? So what do you think? Since Soban only took away the flowers that were given by Boo Hye Rong and concluded that she was at fault, and he did not think anything about Songwan being the mistress, do you think he also thinks that Songwan is a saint because she's a very goody goody girl and maybe things just happened? Do let me know in the comment section below. I'm not talking much about the situation because I'm thinking to make an opinion video, an honest opinion video regarding this situation. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. See you in the next video. Until then, tata, bye bye, take care.